3, 2, 1. Welcome the fuck in. Much love. I hope you're doing awesome. Trav here. I hope you're ready to play some games with this Splendid Reclamation Dredge deck. We chillin'. I am going to keep this hand. It only has one land. If you want to know how the deck works, by the way, make sure to check out the deck tech. I'll try to explain things a little bit, but it's a deck that does things. And it's sweet. Why did I keep this hand? It only has one land. Because I've got faith in the top deck gods. Our deck is like half lands, more than half lands right now, so we have more than 50% chance of just hitting our second land. If we don't, then we can neonate. Like, we're a favorite. Yeah, we were a favorite to hit a land in one of two draws. So we have Life from the Loam here, and that's pretty good. I think we're gonna start dredging and hope that that's enough. We definitely have what we need. It's just a matter of if we can get there before the opponent can assemble Tron and get Karn down and fuck our shit up. I'm not really concerned about Wormcoil or Ulamog. And these decks usually don't play Relic in the main deck. Ancient Stirrings was bugged previously, just shows what they shows the other stirrings. Yeah, Ancient Stirrings is bugged right now. It doesn't show the card. So maybe they're gonna have Tron if not next turn, then the following turn. Dredge Loam here. And there's Splendid Reclamation, so we have what we need. I just don't know if we're gonna be fast enough. Don't know if we're gonna be fast enough is all. What's the play here? We have 3 mana. We could play a Tormenting Voice. I kind of like just playing a Loam for 1 land and then dredging it, and then next turn Mystic Retrieval. Next turn Mystic Retrieval. I'm going to take extra damage on the off chance that we're able to play a Lightning Axe. And I'm just going to pick up 1 land here, Wooded Foothills. I mean, alternatively, we could... Yeah, maybe that's wrong, but it's what I chose to do here. F6. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. Y'all can finish that for me. So the opponent does have Tron. To target creature. Okay, well, again, there's a lot of things we can beat. There's some things that we cannot really beat, so hopefully we go up against the stuff that we can beat. Alright, on this turn, I'm going to go ahead and Mystic Retrieval, back Splendid Reclamation. And we can actually beat a Karn, it's possible. Pick it up. I'm not, like, Ugin and Wormcoil and, yeah, Ugin, the Spirit Dragon, don't do so much. Ulamog this turn or next turn could cause us some problems. See what this is. Worldbreaker is certainly annoying, but I'm not impressed. I mean, it's a 3-turn clock. Ancient Stirrings doesn't show what it reveals. We have Splendid Reclamation. I don't really want to go off the top of our deck, though. We could go off the top of our deck, but even getting back like 3 lands is not super exciting, so I'm going to dredge the Grave Troll. We're still missing a Valakut. Go ahead and loam back Foothills and Foothills. 2 Foothills seems like plenty. Crack a Foothills for a Forest. And dredge super hard. I dredge hard. And do we want to pick up Loam again? I don't really see a reason to. Okay, so we can beat Ugin. This turn will kill us. We can beat another Worldbreaker. We can beat a Karn. We can beat an Ugin. We can beat almost anything. The opponent is going to have to play an Ulamog and exile 2 lands. That will beat us. Relic beats us. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot they can do. By the way, I'm a big fan of the sunglasses inside. I feel more liberated, like I can give fewer fucks and be more entertaining as a result. Give this a thumbs up if you think that's true, and give this a thumbs up if you think Harambe deserves to live. I think Harambe deserves to live. I've already given this video a thumbs up. How could you not, you horrible, horrible, horrible person? Harambe, Harambe. Alright, Expedition map is good for us because it means they're probably not going to Ugin. 6, 7, 8, I count 9 mana. Chromatic Star, pretty good so far. It's down to Relic. Relic beats us or we win. Harambe, Harambe. We need to worry about Crumble to Dust. O-Stone does absolutely 0 against us. Like, not even a little bit. It does actual 0. And that's weird. And play a Splendid Reclamation. Is there some kind of response I'm missing here? I don't want to pay 2 life. That's a few Valakut triggers. Are you gonna make me do all this, man? We even have Wooded Foothills for another 9 damage from the hand. Okay. Thanks for scooping. So sideboarding, I made a few adjustments here. We have Slaughter Games. I don't think we want it. We definitely don't want the Lightning Axes or the Conflagrate. So we can play a Crumble to Dust. We can play an Explore. And then we could play Grudges. We could play Slaughter Games, or we could play Oracle Primeval Titan. I don't really like Grudge that much. Maybe on the play it can take out Expedition maps. We don't care about O-Stone. Don't think we want it. Slaughter Games I don't necessarily love because I don't know what we want to name. Oracle is probably fine. I don't think Primeval Titan is very good at all though. Maybe we want a Conflagrate to just cast from our graveyard. It goes to the face, so I think it's okay. I don't really like Slaughter Games here. I like Slaughter Games if when we play it, we win, like versus Ad Nauseam or versus the Mirror Match, versus GraveShift. But in this matchup, it only does something half the time. Also, what I like about this setup is that I can stand upright. I will keep this hand. Yeah, what I like about this setup is I can stand upright. Keep. Instead of having to hold it in one hand, so I can extend my shoulders and my chest and not be all rounded and rounding. There's a lot I like about this, so expect to see potentially more inside in the house. In the house, get to the house, get down videos. The videos. It's another video. Okay, so much could go wrong here, like so much could go wrong. Explore. I'm gonna play a Neonate. We still don't have a Dredge yet, but Explore was very good just then. Explore is a card that I have mixed emotions about in this deck. On one hand, it's really good sometimes. On the other hand, wouldn't we have just preferred if it was a Life from the Loam that we can Dredge? Maybe. Okay. If the opponent doesn't really play anything too impressive here, that would make me happy because we're about to crumble some shit to dust, bruh. 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 There's already no Karn, and then Wormcoil is easily beatable, so graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the same name as that land in exile. Chromatic Sphere, so far nothing from the opponent. Um, nice, actually. Actually nice. They crumbled to dust us. So we're a turn away from crumbling them now. And they might be able to do some stupid shit. So that was interesting. I would say that was bad because they want to save it for our Valakut, but maybe it's because they have a second. And also it saved them. They now have a turn to drop a threat. So it might mean they have a second crumble to dust. And we need to protect this Valakut. Let's do a quick metagame search, actually. I'm going to say 1 sec. I want to check out MTG Top 8. Let's go to mtgtop8.com. We're going to look at a few deck lists. Hey, by the way, here we have a Trump ad up here. Sometimes I get the Trump ads, sometimes I get the Hillary ads. I don't really know. Don't really know. It's definitely is a war. Actually, sometimes it's the Trump ads, sometimes it's the anti-Trump ads. Anyway, we came here for a reason. Red, green, Tron, Urzatron. I want to know if they play multiple crumbles. Urzatron, red, green, Tron. I want to know if they play one crumble, they play two. Limited spoiler. I was wondering if it was going to be Hillary. No crumble. They can't play multiple crumbles. Like, they can't have multiple crumbles in hand. One sec. Back. Yeah, it's good practice to tell people, like, when you're, so as to not be a dick. I'm going to play a Valakut and a Neonate. Why? Because if they have a crumble, they have a crumble. Maybe I shouldn't have played multiple Neonates. I played the Valakut because I want to crumble next turn, and it's the only way. Oh, it's not the only way, but it's... I could have Tormenting Voiced instead. I'm not sure. See what the opponent has. Maybe they have World Breaker, and they're just going to win this game on land destruction. That would be super annoying. Pay costs. Relic is whatever at this point. It's good, but it's probably not what's going to beat us. O-Stone is super annoying. I shouldn't have played out two Neonates. On the other hand, O-Stone, like the opponent protects their relic or whatever. On the other hand, we're about to crumble that tower, and that's going to set them back to the Stone Ages. Stone Ages for you. You should have saved your crumble for our Valakut. Okay, they are going to put a counter on their relic. Kind of sweet. Print screen. Take a picture of the deck. Right here. Okay. So we have that. They have an O-Stone in hand, a Sylvan Scrying in hand. Take the 3 towers. And they have in the deck, they've got 3 Warping Whale, to counter our sorcery. Sylvan Scryings, 2 World Breakers, some Karns. They do have a second Crumble to Dust, so that could beat us. And they have only 2 relics, it looks like. So they have got 3 lands, and then they can get a forest, and then Sylvan Scrying to their 5th land. Okay. However, it's possible that we can win this game just by playing Valakuts and Mountains. If the opponent doesn't. Yeah, and if we have 2 Valakuts in play, then Crumble to Dust cannot take out both of them. So that will be good for us. So game plan is pretty much beat down and play lands from hand. I've won before doing this. It's not pretty, but it works. Valakut into play. I don't really see a reason to Tormenting Voice because I don't actually want to discard lands. I just want to play Mountains. And since the opponent has Relic, there's not a massive incentive to do much, really. Interesting that they play a Chromatic Star here instead of using the O-Stone, because I feel like they should probably try to protect their life total. They have 5. Let's take a look. Did they have Wormcoil? Or maybe they do have the mana. Is there Wormcoil in the deck? I don't see Wormcoil. So they've got a couple World Breakers. Put a Fate counter on O-Stone. That doesn't do anything. I don't know if you know. Should we tell him? It's funnier if we don't. So we could Turbo Dredge and the opponent's tapped out. But it's at least something to discard. I'm going to start off by just drawing a card, because dredging, we don't want Stinkweed Imp in our hand. 3. I think we just want Mountains. Yeah, baby. Another Mountain. And we're going to attack. So we're at 4. We've got a couple more coming. Again, Crumble to Dust can only exile 1. Although the opponent's up to 6. I'm not sure if we actually want to. Yeah, did I bring in the Oracle? I did. It's very good here. If we draw it, it would be great. Yeah, I mean, there's really not that much we need to worry about. World Breaker is a 2 of, and almost nothing else does anything. So we could sacrifice the neonates for, I'm not convinced we actually want to. Like maybe we want to find a grave troll. Oh wow, the opponent just tapped out, actually. So in that case, we might be able to win. I'm going to discard either a mountain or a Valakut. I think we can discard a Valakut. We have 2 Valakuts. Maybe that will fuck us. And there's Mystic Retrieval, so we just need sudden Splendid. We have a win now if the opponent doesn't have another land. They fucked up. The opponent done fucked up. Mystic Retrieval, Splendid Reclamation. Get in the van! Get in the van! Get in the van! Get in the van! No. Flawless victory. This deck's real. And I hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. And I will see you soon. Click on all the links in the description. And I'll speak with you on Snapchat. Take action.